All right, are you ready to hear it? All right, here it is. The Minnesota Vikings, obviously, there's no questions about it. They're not gonna bring Sam Darnold back. It's just a done deal. It's over. If you thought that Sam Darnold was gonna get brought back, it's over. Wake up and smell the coffee. As a matter of fact, let me take a sip of my coffee. Don't know about you guys, but I love me some ice cold caramel vanilla iced coffee. It's delicious. It's one of my favorite homemade drinks that I make. But all right, Sam Darnold. For anybody out there that believes in Sam Darnold coming back to the Minnesota Vikings, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Minnesota would have done the same thing for Kirk Cousins. If the Kirk Cousins would still be a Minnesota Vikings quarterback if the Minnesota Vikings believed in signing a long-term, expensive quarterback, and it's just not going to happen. Sam Darnold just out. He's just out. So the Minnesota Vikings are rumored. I want to make sure you guys understand. They are rumored. Nothing guaranteed. Nothing in the works. Nothing in the right. Nothing on paper. Nothing. All right. So for all of you that are ready to drop comments in the negativity forum and be like, "This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh my God, how can you sit here and lie about it? Oh my God, the Minnesota Vikings don't have the money to do it." I'm like, man, get up out of here with that. Like, get up out of here. Like, if only there was a smack button on the as a response, I'd be hitting the smack button on all you ignorant and. But the Minnesota Vikings are looking. They're going to be looking in the offseason. I don't think they're going to draft a quarterback. I think they're done drafting quarterbacks unless J.J. McCarthy doesn't work out. They got they got 2 first-round draft picks on the roster right now currently. J.J. McCarthy and Daniel Jones. I think that's an even matchup right there for like competition purposes. I think that's pretty good. I think J.J. McCarthy should be the starter, but the Minnesota Vikings they should bring this guy aboard. Yep, J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy has himself some competition with Justin Fields and Daniel Jones. So I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I feel like bringing Justin Fields on board to have him and Daniel Jones duel it out to see who the backup quarterback is going to be excellent, to see who the better man is, and you never know. What if Justin Fields, because you guys remember when Justin Fields was coming out into the draft and the Minnesota Vikings really wanted to draft Justin Fields, and then fast forward a few years and Anthony Richardson is coming out into the NFL draft, coming out of college into the NFL draft, and the Minnesota Vikings All right, I thought he was gonna do more. His name is Mumu, by the way. For anybody interested, oh, there he is. He just wants to see. He just wants to look outside. Oh yeah, but back to what I was saying. The Minnesota Vikings wanted Justin Fields when he was a rookie, drafting him and all that. They wanted him really bad. Chicago just beat him to the punch. Fast forward time, Anthony Richardson when he was a rookie, the Minnesota Vikings wanted him as well. They didn't get him. And they got J.J. McCarthy. Nothing wrong with J.J. McCarthy, but if you wanted Justin Fields, now you can have him for free. Now you can have Justin Fields. Now you can go back and revisit that idea of what I saw in Justin Fields, and you would get him for like 1 year rental. If he works out, he works out. Daniel Jones, I'm sure that he's got some potential. This is a beautiful day to be a Minnesota Vikings fan. We can get 3 quarterbacks on the roster, all very, very young and all very, very cheap. It cannot get any better than that if you're a Minnesota Vikings fan. Mobility, athleticism, all on that quarterback roster, all on that depth chart for the quarterback. You tell me why the Minnesota Vikings shouldn't or should sign Justin Fields. Because let's be honest, all right? In years past, who have our backup quarterbacks been? Mullins, Joshua Dobbs, those type of quarterbacks. Can't even think of anybody else that's worth bringing up. But I feel like the Minnesota Vikings should pull the trigger on Justin Fields. Bring him on, bringing him for competition purposes. And I didn't forget that he's going to be a part of the roster. I want Justin Fields as a Minnesota Viking quarterback, and I want Daniel Jones as a quarterback too, and I want JJ McCarthy starting. And what that also does is we can bring in the Taysom Hill package. You guys know who Taysom Hill is for the New Orleans Saints. You know, you guys see how he's used as a tight end, a running back, and a wide receiver, and he's out on special teams. I'm pretty sure that Taysom Hill can kick some field goals and punt the ball as well. We need that on the Minnesota Vikings. We need trickery. When you see how good it worked for the New York Giants. Sorry about that. The Detroit Lions. All that trickery. We could do the same with Daniel Jones and Justin Fields over there playing wide receiver, tight end, and all that good stuff. So let me know how you guys feel about the move. If the Minnesota Vikings should pull the trigger on Justin Fields, I think it's a win-win. It's a win-win. What if he's a third-string quarterback? He'll be the best third-string quarterback in the NFL. That's all I got. That's all I wanted you guys to listen to. That's all I got. I'm excited. So let me know what you guys think. And as always, subscribe to the channel and Skull Vikings. Thank you.